I promise my opinion of this movie was by no way affected by that commercial that came out with Daniel Craig dancing like. I've managed to separate them in my brain. Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, is directed by Rian Johnson. It is the latest and the newest addition, the first sequel ever, to Knives Out. This movie stars Daniel Craig, Jessica Henwick, Kate Hudson, Edward Norton, Ethan Hawke, Dave Bautista, and an array of a star-studded cast. In this movie, a millionaire played by Edward Norton decides to have a game take place on his island where he pretends to be killed, and everyone has to find out who killed him. But when an actual death takes place, things take a twist for real, and Blanc, played by Daniel Craig, has to spring into action to find the killer sooner than later. I was excited that they were making a sequel to Knives Out, but very nervous, because oftentimes taking a movie that is that successful and trying to make a sequel or a follow-up to it doesn't turn out very well, because they'll try to veer off too far away or they'll try to replicate what they did in the first one. However, I think this movie did a really great job because it decides to go for a different feel and a different tone, where the original one was more of a contained, classic Agatha Christie style noir with a modern twist on it. This is a lot more of a essentially modern comedic mystery. It's got a lot of one-liners, a lot of jokes in it, and it works very well. Daniel Craig in particular does a fantastic job with the lines and with all the humor, while also still coming across as intelligent, and he's really made this character his own. This is a character I'd like to see have a lot more. Like, if they can keep making them as good quality as this was, and the previous one, I'm all in. I think that Knives Out right now is probably some of the best original film series we've got going on at the moment, and it's just great to see someone like Rian Johnson has such a clear vision for this, that he knew where he wanted to take the characters and put such a fun, interesting spin on it. The exotic setting in particular is absolutely wonderful. It gives you so much more to look at. The colors are bright and vibrant, and everyone in it looks great, and pretty much everyone gives the biggest, most phenomenal performances they possibly could. My favorite being Jessica Henwick, who is absolutely hilarious in here, and also Dave Bautista, who is surprisingly great in here. Like, above normally how good he is. I think the movie's strongest point is all those characters getting actual characters, like they have things that make them people rather than niches. That's the main reason this works, is everyone in here is so good at encapsulating that, and they've been written so very, very well. At the same time, the direction is equally fantastic, and this movie's gorgeous to look at as well, because the cinematographer knew exactly how to shoot it. This movie has such a great feel to it. It knows how to keep you interested in the plot. It keeps everything moving forward, and you just have an overall fun time where it's something that we've seen before, but the setup helps it to be a lot more interesting in the long run and give you that payoff. And I think it is a bit of a crime it went to Netflix so fast, because that's going to take away probably from some of the effectiveness it would have had, but nevertheless, this film is absolutely wonderful. I think the movie may be a little slow during the first act, but after that, I totally enjoyed myself and found this to be one of the most entertaining things of the year. I totally recommend that you go see this movie. It's just genius, just how it was all written, how plots go. It's great. It's a lot of fun. It'll make you laugh. Go see Glass Onions and have a great time. I'm going to give Glass Onions, a Knives Out mystery, a 9 out of 10. So thank you guys always so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see y'all next time.